Hello YouTubers, I wanted to talk about that van that Caesar Sayoc had. And I don't know about you, but that van looked like it was in pristine order. I mean, it didn't look like it had any dings in the bodywork. It didn't look like it maybe had a glass busted out on it or anything. You know darn well here in the United States that if you have one pro-Trump sticker, they're going to try to damage your vehicle, because the left in this country, the Democrats in this country, cannot keep their hands to themselves because all of them have Trump derangement syndrome. You know that that van had to have been damaged at some point. There should be a paper trail of, any repairs that he had done on that vehicle. How many times were the windows busted out? How many times has the vehicle had sugar poured in the gas tank? How many times has he had to get the tires replaced on it? I mean, these are things that, that could be possible to track down. Also, those stickers or whatever they are in the windows, if he'd have had them up for a year or so, or just a few months, they would have been faded a lot more than that, because I had one sticker on the back glass of my vehicle, and inside of a year, it was faded completely white. Of course, it was on the outside of the window, but it had colors to it, but it was completely white. So the sun fades it pretty fast. And I don't buy it. I don't buy that guy sent those bombs. I think it's too perfect, blah, blah, blah. And you've probably heard this before, but I just wanted to give you my own little take on it, because that vehicle, it doesn't look like it was damaged. It looks like it's a pristine van. I don't know what year model it is, but it looks like it's been had a lot of good upkeep to it. So it doesn't look right to me. It smells like fish, probably is fish. Now I want to move into the synagogue shooting. And I don't know if anybody else saw this, but a couple of weekends ago on Chris Wallace's show on Fox News, he had Kirstjen Nielsen, and I think she's the Secretary of Homeland Security or something like that. And she said that at that same synagogue, same one, back in March of 2018, this year, they visited there to do like a security thing or something. I don't know. I guess look at, points of entry, whatever. And I also heard that they visited back in January of this year. So January, March, and then a few months later, going into late October, the synagogue shooting happens at the same place. Coincidence? I don't know. Not saying anybody died or didn't die. I'm just saying there's just some weird stuff that goes on with these shootings, these mass shootings. Usually they were having a drill within the town that somebody goes and shoots up some other place in town, or they had a drill the week before at the same place that the shooter shows up the very next week and shoots the place up. So there's weird stuff that goes on with these things. That's why nobody believes this crap. And unless you know somebody that has a bullet wound in them, or you know somebody that did die from one of those instances, you don't know if it's real or not. I mean, it would be like if I walked up onto a movie set and I didn't see the cameras, and I saw one guy or a group of people shooting at other people and blood was flying everywhere, but all of them were wearing blood packs. It's a movie. And if I don't know the person and you see them, bobbling around getting shot up, I don't know if that's real or not, really. And this is sick, because you shouldn't do that to people. It's one thing to walk onto a movie set, an actual movie set. It's another thing for people to not really be filming a movie. They're doing this to stage events. And if they're doing that, this is some sinister stuff. I'm just going to say it. I mean, I don't know how else to say it. But anyway, that's all I've got to say about this video. I just thought it was kind of interesting with the Kirstjen Nielsen stuff. And I didn't hear anybody talk about the Homeland Security showing up at that same synagogue in March, and then somebody else said it was January as well. Anyway, that's my thoughts, and I'm out. Peace.